Hi, it's Lisa, and I've got a great recipe for my Perfect Balanced Diet Club. You know how you just get a craving every once in a while for a baked potato or a baked sweet potato, but you keep thinking, oh my gosh, it's gonna take an hour, so now what am I gonna do? Okay, well, I saw this infomercial on TV about, I think it's called Potato Express or something, and basically you put a potato like in a pocket and then you put it in the microwave and it cooks. And so I went online, and these things are like 10 bucks, or if you go on Amazon, it's 13 bucks or something. I thought, you know, it's just a cotton bag. Maybe you could just do it with a tea towel. So that's what I did. So I took a tea towel, just any little tea towel, 100% cotton. These things are great. Make sure it's 100% cotton. And you can just wrap your potato up in it. You know, whether it's big like this or whatever, just kind of wrap it loosely in it and tuck the ends under so it's kind of a pocket like that. And then you can put it in the microwave, and probably for one potato 5 minutes is plenty, but then check it after 5 minutes and see, because you don't want to overcook it. You don't want to start a fire in your microwave. Okay, so here's one that I did ahead of time. Here's my sweet potato. And now sweet potatoes are great this time of year, and you might want to serve sweet potatoes with your Thanksgiving dinner. Now the traditional way, and the way that my grandma always did it, was with brown sugar and butter and orange juice, and it's really sweet, and it's a lot of sugar in there, which you might not want. So here's an alternative. What we're going to do is we're going to put a little bit of ghee in a saucepan. Ghee is clarified butter. And if you're a strict vegan and you don't want, this is probably way too much for one potato. I'm just going to put in enough for one potato since we're just doing one potato. So like a teaspoon, say. So if you're a strict vegan and you don't want to do any dairy, then don't use ghee. Use Earth Balance non-dairy butter. And then I've got some fresh sage here that I just got at my local market, and I like to have fresh herbs right on my windowsill, so whenever I cook I can use the fresh rather than the dried. And you're just going to chop this up into little bits. You know, what I do is I do like little slivers, and then I pile it up on top of each other and then cut little chops like this. So I'm gonna, oh, it smells so good too. Fresh sage, there is nothing like it. Okay, so I'm gonna put this in with the ghee, and then we're just gonna go over to the stove and melt it a little bit. And of course, this takes no time at all. And the idea is you wanna cook it until it's brown, but not burned. So when it starts, like when the ghee starts bubbling a little bit, then it's perfect. So now we're just gonna pour this on top of the potato. You're nice and hot and sizzling it is. And ghee is naturally sweet anyway, but you get that nice savory taste with the fresh sage in there. And then you just start mashing it up all together. And it's so good. So imagine serving this with your tofurkey or whatever you're making for your vegan Thanksgiving dinner. And what's really nice is when you do this quick method, you can just have this for lunch. So in about 5 minutes, when your potato's done and your ghee is done, you've got a nice, quick, hearty lunch for yourself. Okay? All right, so I'm gonna taste this now, let you know how it goes. Perfect. You're gonna love it. Okay, thanks. See you in the club.